Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-Day Challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Are you a financial advisor considering the independent RIA model and wondering where to start? Start with Schwab Advisor Services. They've helped thousands evaluate the full range of options and can help you determine your best path forward. Start your journey today at advisorservices.schwab.com/paths.
Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Barbara here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
I'm going to pick up the
Yes,
phone.
I am. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Great. Okay.
Happy birthday, Barbara. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I didn't get a birthday show this year. It's okay, because I don't want to do a show on Saturday.
Answering.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, girl? She just kissed my cheek twice. Wow, I got a nice 14-year-old. Thank you for the kisses on my cheek. Wow, what a surprise. How are you, Dayle?
All right. How are you doing, Dayle?
How is Dayle? I heard Dayle.
I'm not
How are
on
you,
there.
Dayle?
I'm trying to call.
Well, you're on air.
Yeah, you'll have to talk to me. Okay.
She's on air.
Hello?
Go.
I'm here. Dale, what happened?
No, it's ringing. I can't get this. Here, end this phone. I can't end it.
You can't enter.
Oh, she's taking care of her technical thing right now.
Right.
I get it.
Well, they're
She's
talking
on the home and she needs to call in from somewhere else.
Down and end this.
Richard,
So
how
she's
is the
playing
news
with her
going
phone.
while she takes care of that?
It won't work. I'm going to call on the other phone.
Okay, go get on your other phone.
It'll say
Okay.
he won't be able
Hey,
to pick
Richard.
it up. It'll say
Oh.
Will have to be Johnny doing that at the technical
Right.
board. I have a question.
There's something there.
For Richard. Because you guys
Yes,
had to
go.
take some time to move. How is it going?
Oh.
Is it fitting? Everything fitting in there?
yes, wait a minute.
Moving is the biggest pain, you know where, that I can think of. And
Well,
Blythe, who's doing most of the
box or what?
moving, Dale's husband is doing most of the moving. At that point in time, my age shows, so I'm not much help in picking up boxes and, throwing chairs around and all that kind of
That's
stuff.
kind of hard
But,
when you want to help, but you better not help because you don't want to get hurt at this age.
well,
For
yeah.
everybody out there who doesn't know, Richard just turned 93 in August, so we get it.
Yeah,
So
we're
then,
another
I
happy
guess it's not a
Leo.
pain in the ass that much to you. So you personally, what is the pain in the ass? Watching everybody else suffer?
Yes. I was in the true, Barb. I was in the Navy for 20 years, and I think I moved 13 times or something like that. And
wow.
you sort of get used to it, and you don't collect a lot of stuff because for two reasons. One, you're going to have to move it. Number two, if you went over a certain weight limit, then you had to pay for it. So
is this in the military, when you were in the military?
Yeah, in those days. I'm sure it's the same now. I'm not sure. But anyway, you're allowed so many thousand pounds and so on, blah, blah, blah. And
even if you have a family of 4?
Well, whatever. And, it's your government in action again. I won't go into that too deeply. But anyway.
Yeah.
Not to jump in,
Yeah.
but Dayle having problems dialing in.
I think she is. She's
Richard
playing
was
with her other
talking,
phone.
Johnny.
Sorry.
Richard was
Sorry.
talking and telling a story that I think everybody would be interested in hearing him finish.
Like right there.
Well,
Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, when you move, a lot of times, and one of my best moves was in August, years back, when all of a sudden I got orders to go to Syracuse University to take part in a special photojournalism program. And so what I learned about it, I was down in Seattle covering the Seafair thing. So I drove home and quickly and pulled in. I said, "Okay, honey, yeah, hi, oh, you're home. What's going on?" Well, I was supposed to be down Seafair for the next couple of days. But I said, "Oh, yeah, the movers will be here tomorrow." Wow! Where are we going? We're going to Syracuse University. Oh, wonderful. The whole family was overjoyed.
What's like lucky life? Wow. Why were they
All right.
overjoyed?
Dayle is here.
Did you? Oh, I know. She just asked a question and he's about to answer it. Okay.
I barely
Anyway.
know how to hang up my other phone, and it's a mess. I dialed the wrong number, so I'm sorry. Happy
Oh, it's
birthday,
okay.
past birthday, Barbara. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
You.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Richard, stop singing. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Barbara. Richard.
Marilyn Monroe.
What?
It is.
Yeah, I know.
And we all know I haven't made my wish yet. It's the inside joke with us, right, Barbara? I haven't made my wish yet.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
who interrupts a person when they're just in mid-blow of their candles? And this guy did a couple years ago, and I had it on video. And Donnie just thinks that's the funniest because I stopped blowing, and I looked at him, and I'm like, well, I haven't blown out my, I know I haven't blown out my wish. Oh, you say it, Donnie.
You go. If you leave your head back, she closed her eyes with the grace of a swan, and she goes, "I haven't done that wish yet." And
Anyway, so he has to tell that story. But you guys were not here when Johnny used to tell the same story every single show, though. I told him we can't hear that again. So, Johnny, I think we've heard that one enough now.
Right.
Anyway, it's been...
Because I have to hear it all the time.
Hello?
Yes.
It's been rough. It's been rough moving. Unbelievable. But...
Really? Because it's hot.
Yes. I mean, well, no, it's not that. The smoke. You have to understand we're in near Lake Tahoe, and a lot of places are being evacuated. Anybody having an idea to go to Lake Tahoe, don't do it. The smoke is tremendous. They're on hold to evacuate part of the area. Highway 89, Emerald Bay, all the hiking places are closed. Then we're down in the valley, too. The smoke today is exceptionally bad. And yesterday was good. But, I mean, until they get this fire out, and they have two fires going, the Calder fire and the Dixie fire. The Dixie is 45% contained. And the Calder fire, which is bothering us, is only like 10% contained. So God knows we're going to be at this for a while, and it's really hard breathing. And thank God we own the company Erase, which erases smoke.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
you sent that to me.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Anyway, so
that's
I have
magic stuff.
It works.
Magic. It works. We use it in the car. We use it in the house. We use it so we can breathe. And it's unbelievable. So it's called Erase, so then you'd have to call me for the, if you want some, which is the 808-372-1816. It's not very expensive. It's $3 or $4, but we send them out. My husband sends them out. But the product we
They're
bought
little.
we had a cigar shop up in Lake Tahoe, and my husband used to smell from smoke when he came home every day, and he doesn't smoke. And I told him, you got to do something. So he had this erase, and he sprayed it on him, and he didn't smell anymore. So we decided to test it on a lot of things. It even gets the smell of pot out. It's amazing, So so we bought the company, and we sell it, and we're just getting going on it, and it's nice.
Well, you sent a couple bottles to me. I use it in the kitchen, like around the garbage disposal. I spray it before I put the bag in the garbage. I put it for the smell for somebody in the bathroom. It works so well. I love it.
You got to spray. We sent it to you, right?
I just was saying that I would use it in every room.
Yeah, we'll use it in your car.
Use it in your car.
But my car still smells like a new car.
Is there smoke down where you are?
No.
Okay.
But I have plenty of smells inside my house that I use it for, like the garbage, the bathroom, and, anywhere. I mean, my friend came over, and there's 5 cigarette butts outside, and I sprayed it out there when she was out there smoking her cigarette. I remembered what you said, and I love the cigar boxes that you sent, that you Hefner.
Well,
collector's items.
Please, Barbara, please promote the erase. We want to sell it, and there's a lot of fires out here in California and Nevada, and it's bad. It is just so bad. Sometimes you wake up, you can't even. But, I mean, my next stop will be to, if it gets really bad and we have to evacuate just for the smoke, I was going to go to Elko, but it's smoky up there, so I guess I'll go down to L.A. So that's what I would do.
Oh, good. And even a little bit further, maybe an hour down, to see me in Huntington Beach, because there's no smoke here.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. But I'm hoping we don't have to evacuate, because we still have a lot of unpacking to do.
Oh, I bet so. I mean, some people have it after 2 years of moving, like me.
Well, I moved from 34 years in Lake Tahoe down to the valley. Then we moved. The owner died, so then we had to move again. So now we have all the stuff that we started with, and we're just dumping. We are dumping stuff. We're letting free stuff out on the street. We just are dumping like there is no tomorrow. And we still
purging.
We still
Purging
have
so great.
a lot of stuff. It's crazy. I mean, it's like insane. I can't take it.
But I'm so glad you don't dump it in the garbage can if it's good stuff, because people are moving in left and right here, and I found so many great things. And there were these fake plants, and I like them for inside because they don't attract bugs. But they were in the dumpster, and I was so sad, because I'm not going to cross that boundary and go dumping. What is it called? Dumpster diving. I'm not going to do that.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But, I mean, it's just so, people are dumping stuff like, oh, God, if you look on Facebook and Marketplace, I could get all new furniture. It's amazing. I mean, we have like 4 TVs. We don't know what to do with them. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway.
And people like you give them away, and sometimes don't even want to sell them, because you just want to get it picked up, when you move. You don't want to deal with listing it. So you do list it, but you just want to just give it to somebody who can really use it. Sometimes I sold all mine.
I know. Look, we have given a lot. We had a couch. We've given it to a lot of people that have nothing. So, that's important to me, to give it to people who have nothing, give it for free, do whatever. But we have made quite a bit of money selling stuff.
Yeah.
And what I wanted
you always have cash?
Huh?
In your pocket.
What?
Well, I just remember always having cash in my pocket from doing that Facebook Marketplace when I moved. It just was like, it adds up. I mean, it really adds up fast.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is unreal. So Richard, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to tell Richard something real quick. The landlord, that one that rented us the place, she wants, she's from Peru, and she wants 3 readings next Friday. And, and she said she wants to pay me, and I said, no, there will be no pay, none whatsoever. Mm-hmm. So she insists, and I said, no. But I said, what you can do, you can extend my lease. And then I put a happy face.
Good.
Because I love this place. I mean, I love it. I love it. Good. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of my house.
So isn't it fun to unpack?
Yeah.
So I think the fun part is to unpack and decorate it.
Well, yeah, if we get to the decorating part, we're at the unpacking stage. Okay, Johnny, do we have callers?
We sure do. Area code 516, you're on the air.
Okay, and Johnny, would you give out our phone number, please? Johnny?
The number is 516-531-9874. 516, area code, you're on the air.
Hello? Hi, where are you, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Rosie, and I'm calling from New York. How are you today?
Hey, fine. How you doing in New York?
I'm doing okay.
Long Island or Manhattan?
Long Island.
That's what I figured. Okay. Well, it's lovely up there, and it's beautiful. I grew up in Jersey, so I spent a lot of time in New York. I tried to lose the accent, but every time I talk to my cousin, it just comes right out of me. My cousin, she's the kind that, she'll say, hi, how are you? What are you doing? So, what's happening? I'm in New York, 44th Street. I love it. And I miss it. I miss it so much.
Oh,
but anyway, how can I help you?
So I have been searching for a new position. I am currently in a position that I'm not really crazy about. I'm just in it for the time being. So I have been networking and sending my resume out to many, many places. I had a Zoom interview with one HR of one company, and then I had a telephone conversation with another HR at another company. So I am just calling to see if you see me getting a new job anytime soon, and if who it will be with if I do get a job.
Can I ask you this? What type of work?
I'm an executive assistant. That's the type of work that I do. So it's like office administration.
Okay. I see you getting something within 30 to 60 days to your liking. It will pay more money than what you are making now. People are desperate. They are desperate to find the right people. You're more than qualified in 100 different ways. So don't worry. Just have confidence.
Okay. Is there any other thing you can tell me about this new position?
Well, I don't know exactly what you do, so I can't see. I feel like it's close to where you live, but also possibility of you working from your home.
Neat.
I said possibility.
Okay.
So don't worry. I think the most good thing is that you're going to get something.
Okay. Do you think that it's with any of the positions that I have?
I don't know, because you're not going into detail. You're being very evasive, so I can't help you that way. I would have to know the name of the company. I would have to know the type of work, and then I can tell you.
So there's one position that I really, really like, and it's for a real estate company, and it's in New York City, Manhattan. And they're looking for an executive assistant. And, and the one that's there currently, she's moving. She was there for 8 years.
Why don't you get your real estate license?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay, but that's where the money's at.
I'm not interested in selling. It's just not my thing.
Okay. All I know is your chances of you getting New York is very high in Manhattan.
Okay.
Very high. Okay? Just call them
thank
back
you.
all the time.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
Johnny.
good. That is a good thing. Very high.
Mm-hmm.
Very high chances. Sounds exciting.
Okay, Johnny, who's that?
The next one is area code 919. You're on the air.
Hi, caller.
Hello. Thank you for taking the call. My name is Sandra, and my question is regarding my...
Where are you
I'm sorry,
from,
can you hear me?
Sandra?
Oh,
Where
I'm sorry, Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Georgia.
I wasn't familiar with that area code.
Atlanta. My phone number is from North Carolina, but I live in Georgia now.
Oh, okay. So, and what's your question?
My question is regarding my move next week. I am scheduled to move. I have a rental house, and I am just wondering, do you see everything working out fine? I have a little concern about finance.
Rental.
Right
what
now.
do you mean by? What do you mean by rental house? Be more specific. I don't understand.
I'm renting a home, a house, not an apartment, but an actual house, a single family home.
A family home.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Not really a problem. I'm just wondering, do you see it happening on time? It got delayed for 30 days and it's scheduled for next week, and I'm just wondering if you see everything happening on time.
Is there someone living there now?
No, not now, but they had to get it cleaned up and repaired and from the former tenant.
Okay. At the most, there might be 7 to 10 day delay, but I really don't see any delay. But at the most, I mean, it just happens when you're moving. There are some things in that house that still need to be repaired. And, it's a matter if you want to live there while that's happening. But there's no problem living there. And what city is it located?
Douglasville.
Where is that, in Georgia?
It's still in Georgia. Yeah, it's in Georgia.
Okay. Beautiful home, huh?
Yes. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's pretty big, too.
Yes.
And I see it white, and I see ports, and I see a swing. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it does, because that's what I want to put on the back. But yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, you're gonna. Gotta invite me over if you do that.
Okay.
Are you considering a pool?
I was thinking about it, but I don't know if that's something I could do. But yeah, I was. That's like possible long term if I'm able to purchase it.
If you can't do that, you can do a hot tub.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's if you want. But all I know is you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very happy there, so not to worry. So if it takes a week or two longer to get in, no big deal.
Okay. Great. Okay. That's wonderful.
Okay. You have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have another one, Johnny?
Actually, we do. This is a treat because our next one is from England.
England? Like, are they calling from England?
You betcha. This
Hello.
person's from England.
Hello.
Hello.
One of my favorite places. I've been there 4 times in London. What part of England are you at?
In Berkshire, in the countryside.
I know that. It's a very pretty area. How can you call? Have you heard this from England? This is wild. Or somebody tell you about it?
So this is just all on the internet. So anybody can access.
I've been to England and I have performed on the radio there. I can't remember the name of the station at the moment, but I did do that, and that was in London, and I absolutely love your country, and it's just so, so wonderful. Although I love taking the train from London to Paris, and that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours. So
how can I help
you? Got a question. Health. Do you see? I haven't been feeling 100%. And I think since the pandemic, my health has been worse, not from COVID, just from being stuck inside.
Right.
Can you see anything or any solutions?
Okay. Let me really focus on this. Is in London they've opened it up, haven't they? Or in England, haven't they opened it up?
Well, yeah, we can start to go around now, but we spent almost 2 years practically being stuck inside.
Yeah, well, we understand. We've gone through it too. In fact, it's re-happening again in the U.S. You're very creative. There's nothing wrong with you physically. I would say, if you can, stop watching the TV of all the negativity that's going on. Try to keep your mind occupied. You have people and friends you can talk to. You can get out now. It's okay. I don't see you getting COVID. You're going to be fine. So just it's rough on everybody. You're not the only one. The U.S., we're so used to being outdoors, it's unreal. And it's, places like Florida, it's ridiculous. Just do the best you can and hope for the best. I do not see you getting COVID. So it's just get out more, just wear a mask, and use some insecticide or whatever you're supposed to use, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not so much COVID. It's from being stuck inside. It's made me very stiff and sore and tired, and it's made it more difficult to go out.
Mm-hmm. That's normal, sweetheart. We're all going through that. In fact, we should get on the internet or have a hotline and say, I know I go crazy in the morning when I can't get out of here. I know it's terrible. And it's just, I don't know. Talk to your doctor about it. I'm not a doctor, but talk to your doctor. Talk to a psychologist or somebody about it. But all I can tell you is you're going to be fine. And isn't London or in England, isn't it going down more?
Yeah, I'm not that concerned about what it's doing now. It's more, I mean, I don't pay that much attention to it. It's okay. What it's done. I've been concerned about.
Nothing that it's done. You're fine. Can you join a gym or do something where you can get yourself, back to shape again?
The call appears to have dropped by accident.
I know what she's talking about, though, because this is so weird. I was thinking about that today, Dayle. I just don't feel right, and I know I can go out, but my flow was so interrupted for so long. It's like you kind of are in a funk a little bit, and to know ways to get ourselves out of it. And it's so easy to tell myself what I should be doing, but then it's like you are so used to not doing that you can't do anything unless you can really snap yourself out of it. But I am having a hard time, just like she is.
Well, I could understand her, too. The advantage here, because I'm unpacking, I'm distracted, so that's good. Yeah. And moving, I was distracted, so that's good. But I could understand, why she's going through what she's going through. But you've got to realize you're not the only person in the world going through this. People think it's just them. No. It's probably 80 to 90% of the people right now. I mean, we are not used to being confined. We are not used to the government or everybody telling us what to do. We're used to just doing our thing. And even in England, they're the same way, So she is going through hell, but you know what? She's got to realize it's going to get better. I go out every day. I mean, I just make a point of it. I go swimming. I do whatever. I just make a point of it. And if she can just snap out of it, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
And I hope
put it down on the calendar right? Just
right.
Do it, because you're going to have to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And because you have to make yourself go out every day to do something, even for a drive.
I know.
Okay.
Richard and I do that. We do that. That's crazy to have a call from London. England. That's unbelievable. I hope she's still.
I'm sorry she got disconnected, but anyway. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Area code 703. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name, sweetie? And where are you from?
My name is Heather, and I'm from Virginia.
Okay. What can I do for you, darling?
Okay. I'm having a health challenge, and I'm just curious if you see a timeline for me, to complete my healing process.
Okay. First of all, I have to know what it is you're healing.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure I want to really go into that. So
then I can't help you.
Well, understood. Can I ask another question?
Sure. You can ask whatever you want.
Okay. What do you see happening with my career in the next year?
Oh, in your career. What type of work do you do?
I work in media.
Oh, cool. You're going to be promoted up. You're going to be asked to do more things visually and produce more things. There's a possibility of a top show you might be working on, and there's going to be a lot of new promising things in the next few years. I can't label, because of the COVID and what's happening now, what day, what time, what place. All I know is that you have a lot of success around you. Whatever health-wise you're going through, you should check with your doctor, but you should be fine. It's just going to take a while. It's all going to be good. It's a very positive thing that's happening.
Oh, okay. It's good to hear.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And, Johnny, at this time, I'd like to give out my phone number, which is 808-372-1816, 808-372-1816. I would love to have more calls from abroad. That was wild, but I love that. Also, my phone number for a private consultation is area code 808-372-1816.
Okay.
Okay, Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbara, think of all this.
Oh, all of what's going on in the world?
Oh, no, we know what's going on in the world. Please, I see enough on TV.
Oh, my gosh. What do I think? You know what? I would like to just tell you something before we run out of time that you predicted in my life career that happened.
Oh,
and I've been waiting for days to tell you because you've been moving the last Friday. So, okay. There was one time you said, I see you going out of town, and I didn't do it that time because of COVID. But 6 months later, then I did do the job. And that reading that day before I was supposed to go, I just thought, okay, that must still pertain to this job. So I didn't re-ask you the question about how it was going to go because I just was relying on that reading for the 1 6 months prior. So I just didn't want to know because the reading was so good. So you were doing cards while you were reading me, and you said that there was a person on a horse. And if I remember correctly, that means they're going to do really great. Am I correct? When you pull a card and they're on a horse, a person.
No, that just means moving. That means moving.
Oh. Well, there was a reading that you did for me, and you said you're going to do really great. Everybody's going to notice and, cheer. I don't know if you said cheer, but they're going to be, like, surprised. They're going to be like, wow. And that did happen. It really did.
Oh, wow.
And I kept thinking about, because it was something I had a little anxiety about because I only had done this sport one time, and I just thought, Dayle said, I'm going to do something really great, and everybody's going to notice, and it's going to be, I'm going to be like, all so happy on top of the world. And I will find that show again. I just have to look 6 months ago. I will have to find it. But it really did come true. You do remember?
I remember some. Usually I don't remember any of the readings, but when I say to you, I kind of remember because you're very notable and very respected. So I kind of remember that. And you have, as far as I'm not and I've told this, Johnny, I'm not a world predictor, but there are times that certain things come to me that will be about the world, and I can't help that, but that happens, and I'm not feeling real joyful about the world and what's happening at this point in time, but I'm trying very hard to ignore it because I'm hoping it will go away. It's just like a lot of the predictions of Nostradamus, the Bible, and everything, Gene Dixon, a lot of people have predicted this to occur, and it's just now happening. So I'm trying to ignore it as much as possible.
Didn't Sylvia Brown say something?
Okay, let me tell you, and I'm glad you brought that up. Sylvia Brown, I will give her credit for one thing and one thing only. She said that in the year, it's in one of her books, in the year 2020, that there would be a plague that would hit the whole world, and within a year, it'd be over. Well, the year part's not over, okay? The thing with Sylvia Brown is she caused, how do I say this nicely, Barbara? But she caused a lot of psychics to be really have a hard time because there was a lot of lies. She was after money, and even on CNN, she is what do you call it? The white-haired guy. I can't think of his name.
James Randi.
Caught her. Huh?
James Randi.
No, that's not him. On CNN. She has, give you an idea, she said one guy, she did a reading live on Montel's show saying that this kid was dead, and then the kid showed up alive. Anderson, he brought it up all over. Yeah, he brought it up. She was in jail for fraud. She did a lot of things. I mean, that were not good. She did some things that were right. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a very ethical psychic. I don't charge $750 for a reading or $5,000 to be trained, and that's what she did. So I mean that there's no getting over it. She did.
No, oh, wow. So that's good to know. So maybe that's not a good referring name for the psychic community to use.
No, it isn't, because it put us all down for years because of all the wrong things she did, and they don't tell the right things we do, only the bad things. But the unfortunate thing is that she started off very good in the very beginning, because I remember her when I was young, and then she went downhill, and just money became her god.
She got greedy.
Oh, hey, can you imagine paying $750 for a reading?
No.
And $5,000 to be trained, and I had to clean my teacher and I had to clean up her mess in the Bay Area because we, people would come to us crying, and like it was ridiculous. I mean, I charge very low. I charge very low on purpose. I try to help people and do the best I can. I'm not saying hey, I'm not God and I'm not 100% right, but I just do the best I can do.
Yeah, and your feelings are usually right. And you were on my thing because I hit it out of the park. I golfed like 15 years prior, one time, and then I may have practiced a little bit like 15 years ago. And then I went to one lesson the day before I took off, and that prerequisite was that you had to be able to play golf. So I was nervous, but oh my gosh, I kept thinking of your words, like you're going to do great, because you told me that reading about that job that I was going to. It just happened to be 6 months prior to the reading. I remembered it. It was instilled in me, that reading. I really take them seriously, and it happened. I hit it, and by the time I did hit the best drive, they could not believe it. They said, that's not good for a beginner. That's good for anybody.
Wow, that's wild. I love golf. It's fun.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. When you come down, let's go play golf. It's right across the street from my house, the golf course where I go now. And, Dayle, listen to this one last thing. I went to the Goodwill looking for golf clubs. I found a whole leather big bag of them that goes with it. All the clubs were in it, and they sold it to me for $12.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is cool.
This is like meant to be.
My golf clubs are so old. I'm not kidding. I have ping and I have some drivers that are just unreal, and I've never broken 100, but I love playing golf, especially in Hawaii. And the thing was, I was up at Turtle Bay and I was playing golf, and the guys looked at my clubs, brought them up, and they go, "My God, these are ancient." I felt so embarrassed, but you know what? They work for me. I don't care.
I wouldn't even know if one was new or not.
All right, are you ready for a call? Oh, sorry.
Not really, but I'll take it. Go ahead.
Area code 860, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Aloha.
Where are you calling from?
Connecticut.
Okay, and your first name?
Amla.
Hi, Pamela. How can I help you?
Hi. Been going through. I know I'm going through some major shifts. I'm just wondering in September if you see me meeting soul group tribe people. It's just been so long since I've had people who I could really connect with. Do you feel or sense that happening September, October?
I can't look at the dates or the times because psychics are not good on that. But I do see you connecting. Have you been on the internet at all on any of the spiritual sites?
What was that? I'm sorry?
Have you been on the spiritual sites on the internet at all?
Yes.
Because I see you connecting with someone on the internet in a spiritual nature and it being very good and very positive. And I see a whole group of people that you'll get involved with spiritually on the net. So it'll be good.
Okay. So this is an online, that's how I meet these people, or it's not in person.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, that's the only way to meet them. I mean, it's just really bad out there, so I don't know. And what city are you calling from again?
I'm from Connecticut.
How's the COVID over there?
It's really hot today. It's like the dew point was like 72. It was terrible, honestly. I can't handle it. It's very humid. Very humid today.
I understand that, but how was the COVID?
Oh, the COVID? I'm sorry. I thought you said the climate. I'm sorry. COVID is our state is doing pretty well, actually. Our governor is doing a great job. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Because I see you getting out more. I see you doing things, and I see you meeting people, and you're just going to be fine.
Okay, good. I hope this has just been thing after another, and I'm just tired of people just not. It's like a handshake, you know. I'm very, very reliable, and I'm loyal to people, and people don't follow through, and it's been driving me crazy, and it's just not one angle, it's a lot of angles. I'm just looking for people who are like me.
I think your problem is this: expect nothing from anybody, and just enjoy the time or the moment, and just let it go.
That's true. And surrender is what I hear you saying too. Just gratitude and surrender to what is. And
just handle it day by day. Don't worry about it. But you're going to be fine. Okay?
All right. Thank you so very much. God bless you all. Thank you. God bless.
Well, that's a nice call.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that.
Very nice.
So
yes. And I know her. We haven't heard from Amala for a while. So I do love hearing from all of the people from a while ago. Yeah, I know it can be annoying if they
Johnny,
call every week. So.
Yes.
Johnny, can you give out your phone number again, please?
Sure. 516-531-9874.
Okay. Now, do we have anybody else you want to talk to?
Not right now, no, but that doesn't mean we won't. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, Barbara, talk to me.
I just was thinking about birthday cake. I ate half of my birthday cake. It was so very good. Ooh, how could you not eat birthday cake every day? But I can't. And I just want to know how Richard's birthday cake was. I want to even know what flavor it was.
Okay. Richard, tell them about your birthday.
Oh, my birthday cake. Oh, yeah. It had a big 6'9" on top of it. No, I'm kidding you.
What flavor was it?
93.
Was it chocolate or was it white?
I think it was a chocolate with white frosting, wasn't it? Yes.
No.
No?
No.
What was it?
One layer. It said, "Happy Birthday, Richard, 93.
Richard.
And it had whipped cream.
Yeah.
And it was a white cake.
White cake.
And you did love it. So I don't know what you're remembering, but this is what it was.
I ate half of it.
Did you make it, Dayle? Did you make it?
No. I'm too busy moving.
Yeah.
No.
And sometimes it's so even better when you just go to the bakery and get their top cake, not their cheap one. Oh, I did that for myself.
I like whipped cream cakes. I just think that they are the best. You know,
that was on top of my white cake. It was like yellow cake, but yeah, it had a special flavor, like wedding cake. It just was delectable. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for saying happy birthday, because it's never too late. And
no,
it's not. And then I'm so excited that you're coming to visit, Dayle. And when did you say you're going to come?
Oh, no. I didn't say I was coming. I would love to come. However, I'm not going anywhere yet with all that's going on in the world. I'm just saying that if it gets too smoky here, then I'll head to L.A.
Okay. Yeah. Are you guys concerned about that date, September 11th?
No. Why?
Not really.
I don't know, just because it's because I'm supposed to get my second COVID shot that day, and I thought, should I just? I mean, I don't want there to be some kind of bomb explosion on that day.
No.
Okay.
No. Whatever is happening in Afghanistan. Not happening here.
Okay,
I am
I'll just go with
watching. No, it's fine. You'll be fine. I'm watching the news as it goes by, and we're talking, and something really hit me. I was 21 when my first election, and I voted for Bobby Kennedy, and I watched him get killed by Sirhan Sirhan, and they're releasing Sirhan Sirhan. I don't know.
Almost.
It's bringing back a lot of bad memories.
Oh, for sure. How traumatic for you as a young girl. Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine your first election and then the guy you voted for gets killed? I mean, assassinated?
No.
But
no.
This is, and I had seen Bobby Kennedy 2 weeks prior on a car with Rosie Greer, pink car, and he was driving. They were driving around Fairfax Boulevard in Los Angeles, and I waved to him, and he waved back, and I was just like so mesmerized by his aura. I've never seen an aura that beautiful. And then I realized that was a death aura. That sometimes you get that kind of aura when you're going to leave the planet. So I saw that.
That's interesting. Wow, that's something I just learned. I didn't know there was a death aura. Wow.
Oh, yeah, there is. Sometimes it depends on each individual, but sometimes I see it, when somebody's all gray and it's fading or fading out. I'll give you for instance, I was producing a show in Hawaii called Stars of Tomorrow, and we were filming at a karaoke bar. And I was looking through the TV, and I was looking at this one girl, and I didn't choose her to be on the show. She really wanted to be on the show. It was just all about singers and Stars of Tomorrow. And then I looked at the girl, and her energy had faded to the point of me not even seeing her. And 2 weeks later, she died in a car accident. So that's one way. The other way was when I had another friend, when their light is so bright that it blinds you. That's the other way of, the other side.
That's interesting. I like to know about those things because if it happens, then you know what it is.
Yeah, it does. But then sometimes it's after the fact. Okay, Johnny, do we have anything else going on?
No, we don't. But I will say though that this the advertising always seems to work with the show. We do seem to get callers. We don't seem to have a shortage of them. So.
Okay, so do you want to cut it then, or what do you want to do?
Well, we have 8 minutes left. What do you want to do, Barbara?
Oh, well, I just told her that one of her predictions came true in my life, in my reading from her. So what I would like to say is, people, hey, when you call in, this is an amazing gift that you're receiving for free. Remember it. Work with it. I did, because I think if you get a reading, you need to know what to do with it. What I do is I think of it and I start manifesting. If it's a good reading, like you gave many people tonight good readings. If I got that information, like, okay, I'm feeling horrible, but I'm going to be okay, just knowing I'm going to be okay and I'm not going to get COVID, it just puts a skip in your step just by thinking about it. So, take what Dayle gives you, one of the top psychics in the world, take it and use it to your advantage. Don't just think, and forget about it. Right, Dayle? I mean, this is an amazing thing you're giving people.
Well, to me, it's just normal. But anyway, I agree with you 100%, and I think you should do the shout-out because I'm hungry, and if, we're not getting anything, it's fine.
All right, so everybody, make sure you get your little bottle of Erase that comes in a very convenient spray bottle from Dayle Schear, who owns the company. It'll take away any kind of smell. Whatever you got going on, it will take care of it. Take it from me. I'm a repeat customer. You can find Dayle on her website, DayleSchear.com. And also make sure you call this week. She is moved in, decorating, She's taking private readings. She's booking private readings. And her direct phone number is 808-372-1816. Find this show on our YouTube channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness YouTube, and we hope to hear you on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Come by, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you, Johnny, for producing this show, and Richard, always a pleasure.
Aloha.
Go enjoy your wonderful dinner, and we'll see you next Friday.
Okay, Barbara. Thank you so much. Aloha.
Thank you, Barbara.
Aloha, everybody.